Alright, what's up YouTube? Wooly here. Today I'm going to be showing you my Fire AOE DPS loadout. No pets involved. You can have robot sidekick on if you want, but we're going to show you the damage with just this loadout. So this is like the previous DPS loadout, the first DPS loadout I did, and the fact that the rotation is a little bit weird. It is kind of power hungry, so I do recommend having a single target loadout that you can switch back and forth between. But what you will see is we will go into Inferno, and then we will go into Mass Debt. Bring it up here. So we'll go into Inferno, Mass Debt, Wildfire, Spontaneous Combustion, and then we'll just kind of circle back. Snuff Out you will be using, but you're mainly going to use it every 2 or 3 rotations, and you will see what I mean as we go. So we're going to get started. This is the loadout left to right. Inferno, Snuff Out, Mass Debt, Wildfire, Spontaneous Combustion, Neo Venom Boost, and I'll leave it up on the screen for a second so that you can get the loadout. And then we'll cover everything else after, but we're going to let it run for a second. That way you guys can see the loadout in action. You can check out the damage in the bottom left corner there, okay? And as always, we are going to start with our blast adapter. Alright, we're going to stop there. And then you can see the damage for yourself. So, as you can see, there's the numbers there. What can you say? It hits very hard. I mean, we got 1,301,577, and then 1,115,000 there for a second. I think that's actually the highest I've ever seen on 10-second parsers. But this is the loadout. And the reason that I am using Spontaneous Combustion is you can put in the robot sidekick. I know a lot of people don't like to use it. A lot of people don't like to have those iconics in their loadout, so this is the alternative to running that. Spontaneous Combustion, like I said, it's just really good power. It's one of my favorites. When you have it on, once you hit them with it, you can read it there. Continuing to nail them with might will have a chance to explode, and you'll see it go off. Like, you will see it go off whenever I don't have it on. Whenever I do have it on, though, you'll see that AoE effect spread out. But we'll do it with Robot Sidekick so that y'all can just kind of see the difference there. I'll let it run for a minute. So. Mainly just spamming Mass Det and Wildfire. So there's a difference, guys, using Robot Sidekick and Spontaneous Combustion. But like I said, the reason I prefer having Spontaneous Combustion in place of Robot Sidekick is I like to switch between my single target that you see down there at the bottom of the D-pad. I like to switch between that and AoE, depending on what I'm running. So if I'm just running an alert, there's a lot of ads, I'm going to use the AoE loadout. And then when we get to the boss, of course, I'm going to switch to single target. That's my boss killer. And I will do an updated single target guide. I have updated the loadout since then. We're running Solar Amplifier, but on this one, this is the loadout. You can see it down there. And the artifacts, of course, Transformation card, Grimorium, Strategist card. I did a lot of testing over the last couple of weeks with different artifacts. These are the best 3 out of the ones that I have. I mean, other than that, I really only have Solar Amplifier. So, nothing really changes on the attack mods. Tumbling Master is a must. Max damage. Didn't really care about the back too much, so put whatever you want in there. Necessary here. Penetrating strikes. Restorative flashpoint again. Not important. There's nothing you can really use in the legs most of the time, like 99% of the time. Escalating might for the neck mod, and then the head mod. I'm using the supercharged Neo Venom boost. You can also switch that out for Inferno as well, since we are running Inferno. And then of course, Blast Adapter. Other than that, you can see my Affinity Mods here. Got the Type A mod, activate while wearing 2 pieces of Elite Gear, boost might by 1%. Type B mod, activate while wearing 4 pieces of Elite Gear, boost might by 1%. And the Type C mod I had thrown on when I was a healer. We'll probably update that. Not really sure what else I'm going to put in there, but you know, I'll update that in time. Pay no attention to the messy inventory. It just stays filled. Kind of ran everything today. But that is a loadout, guys. As far as my allies, they haven't changed. Mainly because I tank a lot, and it's just kind of a hassle to switch them in and out, in and out. So until that gets updated to where we can save it to the armory, if that ever happens, I will probably start changing them out. But for now, these are my allies. Zoom is always going to be my main, whether I'm tanking or DPS, because I use these for the passives, which still come in handy. As you can see, even Diana, upon a breakout bonus, might increases depending on number of nearby group members. And then Calculator, when taking damage, convert a small percentage of that damage into health. So those are still good passives to have regardless, even for a DPS. You don't always need to be pushing top might, especially if you're spec'd right. And speaking of speccing, let's go take a look at the stat points. So of course we're going to be running super powered, and then we're going to be running our critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and might and power. Fill it out. Anything left over, I put it into health. Comes in handy. That is it, guys. That is what I have for you today. And of course, as always, you want to be running your Nitro Soda Cola, and then your Compound Omega. It's a 5% buff to all your stats across the board, right? So that's what you always want to be running. But this is the loadout, guys. wanted to share it with you. It's been working really well for me. I think I need to change out. Yeah, I need to respec because I had threw this together and I never changed it. So I need to get those skill points back. But yeah, guys, that's what I got for you today. This is my AOE Fire DPS. You saw the numbers. Numbers don't lie. They hit very hard. So I hope you guys get some use out of it. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Just comment down below. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Wooly out.